Welcome to Haunted Stories with your host, Scott Litaea. We are here at Casey Moore's Oyster House, where it is believed 3 or 4 different spirits haunt this amazing location. What can you tell us about the history of Casey Moore's?
Well, this house was built in 1910, 2 years before Arizona became a state, and by the man who eventually became the second governor of the state, William Moore.
Casey Moore's moved into this building in April of 1987, and prior to that there had been lots of haunted stories.
We've had a lot of ghost hunters through the place, and a lot of people have said this is one of the most haunted places in Arizona.
The man that sold us the place here said, "Congratulations, you just bought yourselves a haunted house."
I've seen apparitions where she's got really white skin, really black hair. She sometimes walks past, she sometimes kind of floats past.
Over the years there's been a lot of very playful type things.
A lot of tie tugs.
The tie pulls.
Someone taps you on the shoulder.
Shoulder tapping.
Things moving around.
I have come in and found knives stuck in the ceiling.
Voices.
The ghost has clearly called my name.
The chairs falling over.
Who moved all of this stuff?
Maybe a bottle inexplicably falling over.
How did it get moved?
You can hear her footsteps. She's very translucent and see-through, and other times she's solid like me and you. She would come downstairs and look around the bar in this bewildered look and then just vaporize.
Can you tell us anything about Benjamin Moore?
Yeah, he came here from Tennessee with a couple of brothers, and they made this their home. This was his home till he died in, I believe he died in the 30s.
What is your thoughts about Mary and William and the Moore family?
I don't believe that Mary is here to scare anybody off. I believe that Thomas, the types of things that Thomas does would be the tie pulls, the chairs falling over, maybe a bottle inexplicably falling over on a chair. I believe that type of stuff is more the Thomas thing, because the figures that I've seen of Mary have just been standing there. But there's sort of an elegance about Mary, which has been written about her over the years. Her her ballroom dancing, her social status, things like that. That's my take on her.
No, I've heard that that people have had forks thrown or...
Yeah, there's something that happens upstairs.
I have come in and found knives stuck in the ceiling.
It's where in the room where a girl was supposedly killed in 1966.
There was a girl rumored to have been trying to just sort of make her bills and things like that. Had a boyfriend, and she was upstairs with the boyfriend, and I guess she might have been of questionable employ.
Her name was Sarah.
This girl apparently had a fight with the boyfriend.
The girl was killed in 66 upstairs, strangled by a jealous lover. Her bed was in the corner of the blue room upstairs.
The knife and fork thing was funny because I was in the office, the door was slightly cracked. I could hear the other bartender downstairs, but something was going on in the next room. I had only been in the office for probably about 45 seconds.
And always from the table where she was killed.
I came back out, and when I looked in the room, the silverware which was on the table, there was a knife, fork, were sticking up, hanging, both from their sharper ends, hanging from the ceiling, from the cloth. There's a cloth, kind of a padded ceiling that kind of goes like that, and the pieces were hanging up there.
Apparently it happened at night. They found her the next day, and they never caught the guy.
And that's happened at least a half dozen times.
Now, I have also heard that there is, people have seen images in this one window.
Yeah, also in the same room, the blue room upstairs.
The window is on the south-facing side, which goes on the second floor, which goes out to 9th Street.
The upstairs area in that room up there, one of the things that's been seen from the street has been the figure, what looks to be a woman dancing in the window.
There have been 3 different sightings by 3 different families that have seen her through the window at night. That's only from the people across the street.
I've seen it one time myself from the street. we were doing a late night walkthrough. We used to come out the back door. We used to make a left and come around the house, pick up trash, to see what was kind of around the house. This was before we expanded to the back here. So, and we'd go out in the street and try to pick up anything that might be in the street. And all the lights were shut off. We had a motion alarm on as well.
I was in the office working, and it was a dark December day, and I heard this woman coming up the stairs and talking to someone like over her shoulder.
So we came around the front of we came around to the side of the house, and we looked up to the window. The light was on, and it looked like there was a woman sort of standing in the doorway.
And she came up the stairs, and she walked straight ahead into what we call the blue room.
And what you could make out, which is what I had seen previously too, it appeared to be long hair and kind of a long flowing dress. The same thing that I had seen previously, saw it in the window, and it appeared to almost pirouette. It appeared to kind of spin around as if it was dancing, and then it just kind of disappeared.
And she was speaking to a man that was with her, and she said, yeah, she said, the child ghost is in this room.
Well, again, thank you so much for your time, and
Well,
we
thank
really
you,
appreciate it. And we're looking forward to the investigation. And thank you for allowing us to be able to investigate it.
I'm happy to have you. And if you find something, let me know.
Oh, you know we will.
Or maybe not let me know. Thank you.
Thank you.